Kelly Ripa is looking forward to seemingly many more years of co-hosting Live in its various iterations. Currently Live with Kelly and Mark. The actress, 55, has been hosting the beloved daytime talk show with her husband Mark Consuelos, 54, since April of 2023, and apparently there's no reason not to keep a good thing going. Earlier this month, Kelly celebrated 25 years co-hosting Live, first joining Regis Philbin officially in 2001, after guest hosting with him the year prior upon Kathie Lee Gifford's departure. That lasted until 2011, following which she was joined for a 4-year stint by Michael Strahan. Michael left in 2016 to become the co-anchor of Good Morning America, with Kelly's good friend Ryan Seacrest stepping to the plate. The American Idol host maintained his role until 2023. In the wake of the show's milestone anniversary, Kelly spoke with Variety about her tenure on the show, joking that she had no idea her time on it would last this long. "When I tell you I never knew it was going to be a long-term thing, I'm still on the fence about it being a long-term thing. The fact that we are celebrating my 25th anniversary does not seem real to me." When asked whether she sees an end goal for herself, she remarked that she had pondered the very same question herself, deciding to then seek advice from none other than Oprah Winfrey. Let me give Oprah credit. She left her show at the 25-year mark, and I said to her, "Should this be my signal?" She shared. Oprah's advice? She's like, "Don't leave. Don't do it. Right now you'll regret it," noting particularly that having the husband and wife duo co-host is a winning formula they shouldn't give up on. With you and Mark, the show is more important than ever. People really relate to it, and they need that in this world of a lot of darkness and an endless 24-hour, never-ending news cycle, Kelly recalled Oprah telling her. The mom of 3 then quipped, "I need to actually ask her, you said not to leave at 25, but what year were we thinking? Give me an idea of how far beyond 25 I should go. But I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We are really having a very good time." She further said that she wanted to see the show through and stay on the air as long as linear TV lives, although also saying that for her, the future of the show itself matters more so than having her be at the helm. "The show is far more important than any 2 hosts, so I just want the show to live forever because it's a really, really great piece of history," Kelly continued. "It's also a great way for people to have worry-free TV that they can watch with their kids." In a move that stunned daytime viewers and prompted an immediate outpouring of love and nostalgia across social media, Kelly Ripa issued a heartfelt statement today announcing her retirement from the show that made her a household name. The message, equal parts gratitude, reflection, and practical explanation, closed a chapter that began when she stepped into the spotlight more than a quarter-century ago and opened a new one that promises quieter days and renewed focus on family, creativity, and whatever comes next. Ripa, who has shared the anchor desk with her husband Mark Consuelos, since the couple took over the reins together, framed the decision as deeply personal and joy-filled rather than abrupt or reactive. "This is one of the hardest letters I have ever written," she said in the prepared remarks that were released to press and read on air. "Live has been my home, my family, my daily ritual. It has shaped my life in ways I can barely put into words. After 25 years of showing up, learning, laughing, and sometimes falling flat on my face live on television, I have decided to step away from the desk and let the show continue its beautiful, necessary life." She spoke directly to the audience that watched her grow, to the viewers who tuned in while assembling breakfast, to the moms who shared couch time with their kids, to the students who caught a ray of humor between classes. "You gave me my confidence," she said. "You let me be real, messy, silly, and human, and for that I am forever grateful." The announcement was both retrospective and practical. Ripa traced the arc of her tenure, the early days co-hosting with the iconic Regis Philbin, the era that shifted and reshaped when Kathie Lee Gifford, left and Kelly stepped in as a relative unknown alongside a legend, The later years that saw partnerships with Michael Strahan, and then Ryan Seacrest, and now the unique House on Fire chemistry of a husband and wife team she formed with her spouse. She acknowledged that the show itself, the format, the institution, the brand, outlives any single person, and that thought comforted her as she prepared to step back. There was a tenderness to the way Ripa described the moment she finally decided to make the announcement. She said she had sought counsel from friends and mentors, and she credited a conversation with Oprah Winfrey, as pivotal. Oprah reminded me that timing is everything, and that sometimes leaving when something feels complete is an act of respect for the thing itself, Ripa recounted. She told me that exit is part of the arc of any great story, and that to hang on longer than the heart allows does no favors for the work or the people who love it. That reference to Oprah echoed a thread in the media about the 25-year mark in television careers. Ripa had celebrated the milestone earlier this month on the very airwaves that made her famous, marking a quarter century since she first became a permanent presence on the show in 2001. Her first big break on the program came after guest hosting appearances following Kathy Lee Gifford's departure, and the ensuing years have been a public diary of sorts, a chronicle of cultural shifts, late-night jokes, celebrity interviews, and the tiny human moments that made viewers feel like they knew her personally. For fans who worry that retirement meant an abrupt end to the chemistry she created with Consuelos, Ripa's statement was careful and generous. She made a point of emphasizing that her decision was about personal rhythm rather than dissatisfaction. She expressed gratitude for the chance to work side by side with her husband, saying, "Working with Mark has been a gift. We have found a rhythm that suits our family, and one of the reasons this felt like the moment to step back was so we could explore other parts of our life while we still have the energy and curiosity to do them well." The reaction across the entertainment industry and among viewers was immediate and effusive. Colleagues, former co-hosts, and fans flooded social channels with anecdotes about Ripa's kindness, tenacity, and signature quick wit. Messages ranged from stories of her mentorship of younger producers to simple gratitude for the comfort of familiar morning conversation. A number of celebrities who had appeared over the years recorded short video tributes, many referencing the warmth she brought to hectic, often transactional press tours and the professional standards she maintained while making the show accessible and humane. On the production side, the show, now known to audiences as Live with Kelly and Mark, released a joint statement in which the network thanked Ripa for her decades of dedication and promised viewers that the show's commitment to friendly, family-minded entertainment would remain. Live has been a touchstone for millions of Americans, the network wrote, and Kelly's contributions are woven into its DNA. We look forward to celebrating her work and crafting the next chapter in the show's long history. Ripa's decision also set off a wave of nostalgic retrospectives, with morning programs and streaming clips highlighting some of her most memorable TV moments, surprise reunions, lightning-quick pop culture riffs, and scenes of authentic emotion when life beyond the studio intruded on the broadcast. People were reminded of the show's early dynamic with Regis Philbin, its years of evolution, and the ways in which the program mirrored viewers' lives during times of national joy and national worry alike. In her statement, Ripa didn't announce a hard retirement date. Instead, she laid out a plan for a gradual handover. "I will continue to host for the foreseeable future while we find a path that honors the show and the team," she said, indicating that the transition would be collaborative and thoughtful. "This is not a curtain fall. It is a passing of the baton." She also acknowledged the production crew, writers, and off-air colleagues who make live television possible, thanking them for lifting me up, catching me when I trip, and reminding me daily why this work matters. The statement also managed to be candid about the emotional calculus that informed her choice. She spoke about her children, her marriage, and the desire to reclaim time that had been ceded to the rigor of a daily show. "There are photographs on my phone of moments I missed because the world demanded I be somewhere else," she said. "That realization has a weight to it." I want to be present for things that don't belong to show business anymore. Industry analysts immediately began to dissect the implications. A show star stepping down after 25 years is both a ratings challenge and an opportunity. Viewership often shifts when familiar faces leave, but long-running formats have proven resilient when they